So it's been a while since we've done a little video here, and I'm going to change that today. I've skipped our vlog last week because I was kind of struggling a little bit, but I'm going to pick that back up probably tomorrow. So I will leave that for tomorrow, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. Ooh, excuse me, sorry. Today we're going to do some resin stuff and some art stuff, and hopefully finish my little. Well, I don't know if we're gonna finish the little diorama I made, but we're definitely gonna get rid of a big chunk of it, and then I think we'll finish the video off with a drawing. So, give me a few moments here to get some food in my belly, and then we will start that. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so we're gonna get to our workings here. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what we're going to do today, and then we'll get to it. I'm not going to show everything just because I got a lot to do, but I'll do a good majority of it. So let's take a look. All right, so first we have our house we got to put together. I don't know if I have enough glue. I have some super glue that I wanted to put together with. I'm not sure if it'll all go together. If not, I have some just normal glue that we can use. I started these. They are, this is like concrete patch, and I'm going to resin over. I don't know how well this is going to work. They kind of feel like they bent a little bit. I don't really like that. But we'll see. I have these pieces that I want to cover with resin. Some of them broke. That's okay. But they're just topographic molds. I have to cover this. It's basically finished, but this piece is still kind of sticking out a little bit. And then we have some more concrete things in here that I want to try. I still got to do something with this one. I think I'm just going to break it. Kind of like scrape away at it for a little bit. And stuff like that. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I got more over here. That's what we're going to do today. And then I have the canvas that we're gonna paint. We're gonna paint that. That's probably gonna be like the last thing we do, and then the last thing over here, and then finally the last thing we're going to do is actually we're gonna do my drawing for the week. So yeah, I'm gonna mix up some resin and we'll get right to this. Try not to sneeze. Alright, so you just watch me clean up a piece that I'm going to resin over. I have some more here that I'm going to show you in a moment. We're going to do the same thing. Some of them look really ugly, and then other ones look kind of okay. But that's alright. This is all a learning process. So I'm going to clean some of these up. Some of these are, like, there's not much that can be done with them. Other ones I just need to like clip the ends and stuff off of them. We're gonna set them in to our molds, and then I'm gonna mix some resin. I'm gonna color it a few different colors, and then we're gonna pour. Some of these I'm gonna just literally just pour straight clear into to get some of this shit out. And well, actually, I might tint it, and then kind of use that as a as another thing. Also, you guys like my light? Isn't this thing cool? It also has a remote. So like I can turn it down, or I can turn it up. We can change the color. Make it natural light. I really like it. It's a Christmas present. I like it a lot. Anyway. Back to what we were doing. Alright, got resin in the pot. I hope this doesn't take too long because it was the resin was kind of cold because it was sitting on my floor and it was hard to mix. I also hope you guys can hear me over this because it's kind of loud. But yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna get some colors out to put in all this, and then we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, so colors we're gonna go for this is a sea-like blue. I think this is gonna come out really nice of a green. I'm gonna do some alcohol and some alcohol green. So we're still waiting for the pressure pot to be done. It's getting close, and then we'll mix and pour. This is the second time me saying this because last time it was on time lapse, so I didn't mean to do that. So we got all of our things done. They're not perfect. They weren't going to be perfect. They were very bad to start. So like however they come out, they come out. This is more of a test than anything. I made the resin too dark. It was a whole bunch of shit. So now what we're gonna do? I was gonna do coasters. Don't think we're gonna do coasters just because I don't have enough room over here to lay them down and let them cure. What we are going to do is I'm going to paint my canvas. So I painted, last time I did a video, we painted the canvas black. Now we're going to do some earth tones, some greens, some browns. We're going to do that. While that's drying, we'll put the cabin together. Well, the cabin is essentially drying, even though it's good. I'm going to use super glue. It's not really going to need to dry. While that's doing that, we're then going to put some white down on the canvas, as in snow. That's what I'm going for with this little diorama that we're doing. After that, I think we'll just asphyxiate the cabin to the canvas, and that'll be it over here for the workspace. And then after that, we'll go over to my computer desk. I'll do my drawing for the day, and then that'll be it. So I'll see you guys then. All right, we're back. I had to take like an hour break because my camera battery died, so I had to charge that, and the other one wasn't charged enough to do anything with. But we're back. I got some paints laid out, so I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Alright, so we got 6 paints. We got light brown, brown, raw umber, medium green, light green, and dark green. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these, I'm gonna put them on this palette, and then I just whacked my my pot. I'm going to take sponges. I have this one and I have 2 other ones, and I'm going to dab it and then dab on here like so. Hopefully not make a mess. This sponge is like coming apart. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to mix the colors. I'm just going to kind of put them in spots on here, and then wherever it lands and it lands on here is what it's going to do. I'm hoping that while doing that, it'll give the painting or the ground covering kind of like a natural natural hue of greens and browns and everything for the ground to look like actual ground. So let's get right into that. Alright, as you can tell, this looks pretty good. I'm going to turn my light down a little bit. It's more for my window, actually. But the colors look very nice for what I want. It's very nice and green and brown. So now what we're going to do is we're going to let this dry. And while we are letting it dry, I'm going to get my my little house. We're going to put that together. And then after that, we're going to do a little bit of white on top of this with another sponge. So that way it looks like it's a little snowy. We're going to take the house, put the house on, and I'm going to do the same thing to the roof. And then hopefully that'll be a good stopping point for the day. I hope I can glue the house on this. I didn't really think about that. But I'm very pleased with how that turned out. It looks nice. Alright, so as you can see, we got our little log cabin done. It's pretty cool. I was gonna put some lights in it, but you can't really see the lights too well through it. So I'm gonna just tripod this right here for a second, just so you can see. Don't mind what's in the background. I have a buddy stream up, but like I have these fairy lights that are reasonably bright, but if I stick them in here, you know, you can't really. You can only see under. And I might cover that. I have the concrete stuff. I might put that underneath that as like a foundation type of thing. So if I were to do that, you wouldn't even see that anyway. So I'm thinking no lights, which is unfortunate because I wanted to do some lights. But we're gonna let that completely dry. It's super glued all together, so we're gonna let that dry, and then when we're done, I'm gonna bring the canvas back over here. We're gonna white the canvas, and then do the top of this as well. All right, canvas is dry, house is dry, so we're gonna do canvas first. I had to go through and put a little bit more green down because it was looking really dark after it dried. It's still kind of dark, but I think this is kind of the best I'm gonna get. It's gonna get covered with mostly white anyway, so it's not that big a deal. The white, the bottom coat was mostly just to, if something peeked out from the white, it looked like grass and whatnot. So that's kind of it. So let's. All right, so as you can see, it's kind of dark. So we got our white over here. I got my sponges. We're gonna do this first, and then we're gonna get the house and do the top of the house, and then put the house on here. I'm debating if I want to put the house in with some of this concrete stuff, so it kind of looks like a foundation, or if I just want to place it on it. I haven't quite made up my mind yet, and I still don't really know what I want to do. So we're gonna think about that. I might leave that until tomorrow or something to figure out. But yeah. Alright, it looks pretty good. These trees are not going to stay like that with the wood block. I'm going to clay them. I'm going to make like little stumps with clay. But I think this looks pretty fucking good. The white was a little tricky, but I think it looks nice. It looks a lot better than I thought it was going to. I think I might need to do another coat. I don't know if you can see that. I like right there. It's kind of going a little weird. So in the morning I might need to do another coat, but I think I did a good job. I'm pretty impressed with myself. This looks really nice. Yeah, I'm just a little overwhelmed with how well this has turned out. And now we're gonna go over to the computer desk, and I'm gonna do my final thing for the day. While I decide if I want to kind of like concrete this in as like a foundation, like a foundation slab, or what. But we're gonna go over to the computer desk and we're gonna draw. So see you in a minute. Alright, we're back at the computer. I'm getting my stuff together right now. My drawing pad's right here, so like, or my sketchbook, whatever you want to call it, is right here. So Just as a recap, we're going to look at what I did last week, and we're going to check this out. So this is what we did last week. I just drew a sword, not anything crazy. Just kind of did a little bit of shading work. This picture is so much better than I thought it was going to be. The only problems I have are these right here. This one isn't as bad, but they're bad, and that right there. Apart from that, everything else is pretty good. So now, what we're going to draw is that. So, it doesn't look like it on the camera because the camera is kind of correcting a little bit, but this picture is really fuzzy. So, and this is the best one I can find. But this is essentially what we're going to be doing. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but not looking forward to it at the same time because this is going to be a little bit more difficult. I'm also going to do the signs from The Witcher. If you don't know what those look like, that's what they look like. We're going to put that in there as well. I want to color them, but I don't have anything to color them right now. We might go back later when I get my actual coloring set and whatnot and do that. But yeah, this is what we're gonna be doing today. So I have my stuff all situated. I got to get a pencil over there and sharpen a pencil, and we're gonna get right to it. So I'll see you guys in a minute.